Good evening. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here representing my team tonight and in front of all of you. We're all excited. We're ready to go tonight, and we know that you're as excited as us. It's going to be a good game. It's Monday night, and here in America, that's Dodgeball night in America, nationally televised on NBC tonight. So we're looking forward to that. We're trying to keep the young guys composed and ready to go. But I know we have a lot to talk about, and we have a lot of questions. So let's get to it. Every week, week in, week out, you can never avoid these questions. The negative ones, talking about bad performances and stuff like that. So thank you for your question. Hopefully that's the last one of those tonight. But we're not going backwards. We're not looking backwards, so why we're going to talk about it. We're moving forward, and that's all that matters. We're on to the 69ers. We're on to the Bucks. Follow-up question. Yeah, I understand. I was there. I played in the game. I know what happened. I know that the Bucks beat us last night, last game, and and they came out and we were winning 2-0, and they came back and beat us 3-2. I understand. That's how dodgeball works. It happens. It's the first week of the season. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the standings. I don't feel like I had my best players out there, and I feel like they weren't prepared enough. So, like I said, that's on me too, and as a captain, and I need to do everything I can to make that not happen tonight. I feel like we got our best unit out tonight. We have our 7 best. Antonelli, Chevry, Diaz, Watson, McGrath, Seguru, and myself. I feel like we're ready to go. No, but I think anybody who knows the sport knows that we don't like that team, and I think they know that there's some bad blood between us and the Bucks, and I feel as if they're a waste of space, and I don't think that they're good people, and I also believe that they're like the fat kid in high school, and everyone hates them, and if I had a tomato, I would probably throw it at their face. So. Yeah, playing against my cousin in the 69ers tonight. As you know, I used to be a piece of their organization when I played for the 69ers in football, and they were nothing but great to me. I know that they've done a lot for me and my family, and they made me the intramural sport player that I am today, and I thank them enough. But I'm worried about my unit right now, and I'm worried about taking them to a win. I know what makes the 69ers crack. I know the players very well. I know who's going to bite at what, and our plan tonight is to infiltrate the rest of their team and isolate their captain, Stephen Pike. I know that if their leader goes down, they'll become rattled. And I'm ready to do that tonight, and we're ready to go. And I know I'm playing against my cousin, and it's going to be, our family flew out, and it's going to be a nice little night for that, but there's some bad blood between the teams. Mike Antonelli, he has problems with a lot of their team over something off the court that I don't want to get into tonight. It's going to be passionate, it's going to be emotional, it's going to be aggressive. Just as I will be looking for a head on the Bucks, I'll be looking for a head on the 69ers. Yeah, our family flew up last night, and we went to a family dinner, and it's always been, who's the better dodgeball player in the family. We've always had a competitive rivalry when it comes to that stuff. But, we have different roles, different positions, and I can't really measure who's the better dodgeball player. Last question. Yeah, actually, it's funny that you bring that up. One of my favorite and most influential people in life is Harriet Tubman, important figure of Black history. She once said that the best dodgeball player is the player who's best at the game. And that's a quote that stuck with me forever. I actually have it tattooed on my lower back. I wake up every morning and I think that quote, and ever since I was a little kid, my mother used to wake me up and tell me that, that the best dodgeball player is the player who's best at the game. So looking forward to it, and I believe that quote will carry me through tonight, and that will be in the back of my head, and motivate me. I never knew such words could have such energy and motivation, and that's what's really getting me going, and that's what makes me want to play the sport, is that quote right there. Diaz is a game time decision. Lower back injury. One more. Yeah, no, I do feel confident. I do feel that this is my best unit. I know that five of the players that are playing tonight were actually playing against the Bucks too. But I think that the two we swapped out, that's going to be the difference maker tonight. I have no respect for those kids, those players, no respect. So it's going to be some bad blood tonight, and it's going to be emotional. I think they picked two games that are going to be good to be nationally televised. I think the ratings are going to be through the roof. Not only is it going to be a good dodgeball matchup, but there's going to be a lot of words, and there's going to be a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, and that's what the fans want to see. You know? So, what are you going to do? We're looking forward to it. But I got to go be with my team. We have one last strategic meeting to get into, and we're looking forward to tonight, and we hope to see you there. Thanks.